These little things in the shadow box were down in the trunk or in a drawer stashed away, and Khaki had given me the frames. And this is a stamp that belonged to my grandfather, Hotopp. This is a shoe buttoner that was Tanty's. This little thing, no one knows what that is. It's a food pusher. And it was Connie's. Instead of using your finger, a piece of bread, I don't know that he ever used it. This is a pin, a brooch, that has my grandfather's picture in it when he was a young man. And this is a belt buckle, a silver belt buckle. The ladies used to wear shirt waists and skirts, long skirts, and usually white shirt waists, and they would have a belt, a wide belt, and a buckle. This was a pin that was Grandma's. It has glass in it, not diamonds. And this was a ring, we call them seal rings, I think. It has a W on it. It was Dad's. This was a card case that was Tanty's, and it had a place for calling cards and a place for, I guess if you had folding money, you could put some folding money in there, and a place for a dime and a place for a nickel that you could press, you know, to get, so you could put several dimes and nickels in it. And this is a peach seed that Papa whittled into a little key ring charm. And these two things are collar buttons. The younger generation doesn't know what a collar button is. And this is a little locket that had pictures. You could put little snapshots in. And this is a ball that was mine. You had a little piece of wool or sponge in there that you put perfume on. And it smelled good. This is an Elgin watch, and when I put it in here, it was still running. My grandfather had given it to me when I graduated from the 8th grade. And I used it until Dad gave me the watch that I'm wearing now. And this is a pearl handle pen that has a gold shaft on it there. This is a little pencil. It comes off, and I think that gets everything in here. This is a Masonic pen that was Papa's. And did you get the...
Yeah, we'll do that one too. You can tell me.
It's held. This is a belt buckle that Grandpa Hotopp brought with him from Germany, and it has on it in German, good health, and strong, and free, and loyal, or true. And this is my E-Town High School graduation pin. These are little hat pins. The ladies used to have to pin their hats on so the wind wouldn't blow it off. This is a thimble, of course. And this faded flower is Edelweiss that came from Switzerland. There was a Swiss family here, friends of my grandparents, and Mrs. Hagenbuch sent to Switzerland and got this sample of Edelweiss. And for Tante, she was painting china at the time, and Tante painted a plate for Mrs. Hagenbuch with this Edelweiss on it. And a few years ago, when Olga Flanders was out here, she was also an elderly friend who was from Switzerland, and when she saw that, of course, she knew what it was. And she said that when a young man would give a girl Edelweiss, that was almost the same as an engagement, because so often it grew in inaccessible places, and sometimes they would risk their lives to get some Edelweiss to give their sweetheart. This, I think, is a Southern States pen. And I don't know what this is. Let me see if I can talk on it. And I think that gets
That's just about
all
it.
there.
Well, let's start eating some good biscuits.
Okay.